What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So it appears that Charleston White strikes again. So Charleston White went on Jeff Teague's podcast, the Club 520 podcast, and he went on there talking about Angel Reese, talking about she need to sell some vagina and all of that. And people like, yo, in uproar, they outraged and they're like shocked that he said this. Like, yo, this dude is ridiculous. You know what I mean? And when he said this, I saw other dudes like he telling facts. She do everything but play ball. That's how I know motherfuckers don't be knowing what they talking about. She not Ben Simmons out here don't want to play just on the bench faking hurt. She be playing, bro. She be playing. She might not play in a style that you like, but she be out there playing. She broke the rookie rebounding record. You can't do that just being on the bench, not doing nothing, not worried about basketball. You feel me? She do other stuff in her extracurricular time, and a lot of people don't like it, or they don't like the fact that she's, missed some layups. Now they want to trash her and rake her through the coals at every single turn or whatever. You know what I mean? And Charleston White get on here talking about she needs to sell some PUSSY and all of that. But I told y'all though, I don't like Charleston White is a clown to me. He's been a fucking clown for the longest of time. It's just black folks just starting to catch. They really starting to catch on now because he said things about people that they like. I saw he was a clown years ago, when he called King Yella, Chicago rapper turned vlogger King Yella. He called King Yella's daughter a little bitch. How you a man of the people and you faux black people and you talking nasty about a black little girl who did nothing to your grown fucking ass, right? I'm talking like this because I'm passionate about it. How you a man of the people when I seen you drape yourself in Confederate flags? What type of cartoon stuff is that, dog? He's straight out of fucking comic book, man. I'm not like stuff like that. And black folks, this is what's wrong with our people. Because I've agreed with certain things that he said. What's wrong with our people is when we agree with some things that you say, we try to rationalize all the other cartoon outlandish stuff that you do. We try to rationalize this. We try to come up with excuses for why you did this and why you did that. No, just say as a grown adult, I'm a 31-year-old black man. I'll be 32 soon. I'm the father of 2 children. I'm too grown to feel like I got to agree with everything a person does just because I agree with some things that they say. No, yeah, I agree with that, but that other stuff you said was some bullshit. No, I agree with that one thing, but that other stuff you say is some BS, man. I can't stand behind that. What's wrong with saying that? A lot of my people feel like we got to stand behind you when we agree with 2 or 3 things that you said. You said maybe 4 things that we agreed with strongly. Now we got to live and die with you. No. When you on BS, I can't stand for that. I've seen this man victim shame little girls, little babies who are not cognitively developed to understand where they're being groomed by a grown man. He victim shame little kids and call them hoes, and them little hoes wanted it. Like, what are y'all talking about, dog? This is a dude y'all willing to stand up and champion, fam. I wouldn't have him on my podcast for the views and clicks. Jeff T and them can do what they want to do, whatever. They do their thing. I don't take nothing he says seriously to the point where, no, when I say I take it serious, I have to clown him for the egregious things that he does. For real. He out here clowning rappers every single turn. He clown rappers all day long, but he dressed like them. He want to be them. He want to move like them. He clown them out, but he want to be just like them without having to make the music and perform songs. For real, man. And he will say things that I agree with, but a dead clock is right twice a day. He don't say enough. He said too much stuff that's damaging to my people for me to stand behind him. I saw him, what's the dude, YSL Woody? I seen him make fun of that man's autistic child. Making fun of how she walked, calling her the R word, all type of crazy shit. I have a son who has an autism diagnosis, a 4-year-old son, right? That shit right there never be funny to me. Never. And some of y'all may not ever understand because your child is not, and thankfully your child is not experiencing those symptoms, not symptoms. Your child is not experiencing having an autism diagnosis, right? And so some of y'all may not, y'all don't understand. It doesn't hit home, right? But even if I didn't have a child with an autism diagnosis, I'm grown enough to realize when a man on some bullshit. My black father taught me that. I was raised by an old school James Evans black man. I was raised by an old school James Evans black man. My daddy taught me about dudes like him a long time ago. My daddy said you can listen to a dude talk long enough. You can tell when he a bullshitter. Let him talk long enough, and I can spot everything about Charleston White. I'm about to call him Terrence White. I can spot everything about him. I saw it a mile away years ago. I made videos clowning him 2 years ago, right? But my question to black folks, how can y'all stand and ride with a dude like that? Who's like said disparaging things about little black children, who's done nothing to him. Some of y'all, man, you too sensitive. Man, hey man, I know a goofy when I see one. He's a 130-pound goofy. Like, I can't, like, for real. And he gonna keep going on and making money because people gonna keep riding with him, keep booking him on their platforms, and y'all gonna keep on trying to figure out a way to absolve him of the BS that he does. People are gonna figure out ways to justify everything that he does. Because my people don't have the ability to be like, not all my people. A lot of my people don't have the ability to say, man, no, that ain't cool. I agree with some other things that you said, but that's wrong. My people feel like we got to figure out a way to ride and die for you when we agree with 4 or 5 things you say. I ain't cut like that, bro. I'm not. My mother and my father didn't raise me to be like that. Yeah, I can agree with some stuff you say, but a lot of that stuff you say is wrong. It's BS. You feel me? But he been getting away with acting like a clown, acting like a goofy for so long. That's his, like, y'all be making excuses for him. He's in character. He's playing a character. Bro, anytime you got to play a character to denigrate black folks, to denigrate black children, you feel me, to rake black children through the coals, you feel me? When you got to play a character to clown and do all type of, like, victim shaming against little bitty girls who don't understand when they're being groomed by grown men, when that's the character you got to play, you got to look in the mirror and recognize yourself for the clown, the bozo that you are. I'm sorry, man. Like, listen, bro. Man. 31 years old. I'm not, an elder, but I've seen enough in my lifetime from living in the hood, from going to school, going to grad school, you feel me, from working in corporate America. I know when it walked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, it's a goddamn duck. No matter how much we wanted to be an elephant, no matter how much we wanted to be a lion, no matter how much we wanted to be a panther or whatever, it's a duck. And Charleston White is a duck. That's not a way, and not in an endearing way at all. You feel me? But again, he's been able to operate how he operates because a lot of times our people try to figure out ways to absolve him of all of that. You feel me? Until we see him talk about somebody we like. When I saw people got mad when he talked about did he talk about Young Dolph? Or something like that, somebody. But I know when he talk about, and now he talking about Angel Reese, and I'm a fan of Angel Reese. I really am. But now people waking up and understanding, like, yo, he been on his BS for years. But just now people starting to wake up because he talking about people that he like. But he been a clown.